Hey guys, welcome back to my garage. This is my 2022 Fatboy 114, and today it is going to get some upgrades. Lighting from Custom Dynamics. This is the fourth bike I'll be doing lighting upgrades on from Custom Dynamics, and I gotta say these guys have been a great company to deal with. So I'm going to go with the front. These are the rear. It's going to be red and amber with smoke lenses for the turns and the brake lights. Then on the front, we're going to have the white running lights with the amber turns. And then to add a little more light on the bike, we have a light bar that's going to go on the rear fender. So I'll just give you a quick look at what the lighting looks like right now. So up front, we have the traditional orange turn signals, which just blink. Nothing fancy there. Coming back to the rear, Harley is a little stingy with the lights. You just have the two, and they double as brake lights or turn signals. The light strip that goes on the fender is pretty nice. It also is smoked and will be a running light, a brake light, and turn signals. So I'll start with the easy stuff, the front and rear turns. The turn signals are really easy. There's nothing to it. Take a wider blade screwdriver to pop off the lens and remove the bulb. There should not be any dielectric silicone in the socket when you put in the LEDs. However, these come with it from the factory, so I'm going to have to clean that out real good right now. Installing these lights is as easy as putting in a light bulb. Screwdriver makes it a little easier. Just pop it in and turn it. The new lenses come with a rubber gasket, which is not on the factory lens. I like that. So what I want to do here is just rotate this enough so that the wire will not be bound on the rim of the housing. And once that's right, we can install the new lens. That's all there is to that. All right, with both of those installed, let's see how they look. Just as expected. Now swinging around to the rear, I've removed the factory lights and cleaned out the dielectric silicone, and now I'll install the new lights. The quality of these is so nice. Just to feel the extra layers of rubber and everything. Bingo. So this was the reflector that was mounted on the rear fender, and it's held in with two T25 Torx, so I just removed that in prep for installing the light bar. Now that I have removed the reflector bar, it's time to do some cleaning. The new light is going to mount on this lip. I've installed 3 pads on each side, so there's one. The other one's about midway down through the fender. The other will probably not be visible from here. The pads are approximately here, about midway down here, and then down here on the fender. And then it will go right under the seat. They give you plenty of length. This bike needs a wash. Okay, so I have loosely attached the zip ties and I have the wire routed. I use this little piece of tape as a guide to indicate where I want to put this so that it's centered and everything. So you don't have to do that when you are attaching it to the fender, because you're only going to get one shot at that. So I neglected to mention that after cleaning all the surfaces that I applied or will be applying this tape to, you also need to wipe it down with alcohol, which I did as well. Don't press it too hard when you're first applying it, and then you'll have a little bit of leeway to adjust it if needed, and then press it on. So we've got gray and black. Gray is going to be the left side, so you're going to squeeze the two tabs, and then on the other end you're going to press this little piece in the center, and it will pull apart. All right, so these only go one way. So I'm going to give everything a test before I button everything up. So everything is all closed up, and I'm running the hazard lights for the prescribed 4 minutes. Really, really nice install. Really happy with how this came out. In my 9 years using custom dynamics, 2 specific incidents come to mind. The first was totally my fault. I didn't secure the wiring on my Sportster under the rear fender properly, and it rubbed the tire and wore through. So I called Custom Dynamics and asked if I could buy 1 replacement light, and they pulled out my order and said, "Is this still your address?" And I said, "Yes," and they said, "It's on its way." What? No charge, just like that. Totally my fault, and they covered it. Then 2 weeks ago, I had a rear light on my Street Glide go out. It was flickering kind of off and on. So I took a quick video, sent it in one evening. The next morning, they emailed me back, asked me for a picture of the front and back of the light, which I sent in. And again, in the mail that day. Problem solved. So these guys are exceptional. I keep going back to them because they always have great products. The feel of quality on all these items I've installed are really top-notch. They give you everything you need for the job. Everything just fits perfectly and looks fantastic. So those are the upgrades I did on my FATBOY 114. It is now fully LED all around. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.